Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Take on Tottenham. My name is Ben and this is my take on Tottenham. And full-time result, Sheffield United 1, Tottenham Hotspur 3. Spurs back to winning ways in the Premier League, which is always good to see. And I think this is a result that we've all been craving, not only because it is a win, but also Spurs didn't throw away a lead. They nearly did, but they managed to not just get one goal and sit back and defend. I've got to commend Spurs today. They granted they weren't at their best, what we've seen this season, but generally they got the first goal. They didn't slow down. They kept going, and eventually did get the second goal. Sheffield United managed to sort of claw themselves back into it, but then Spurs went down the other end and scored. Sort of not that long after. So it was good to see Spurs with that little bit of a killer instinct again, something that we've very much been lacking for the last 3 to 4 weeks around there or around. So let's just get into the game really quickly. So we know who's going to be man of the match. It's Tanguy N'Dombele. I mean, the transformation from last season is phenomenal anyway, but he's just a completely different player. I mean, he doesn't stop running. The way he is on the ball really gives me vibes of Musa Dembele, and like the ball was always glued to his feet, and he really just gives me vibes of that, how he can just sort of go in between defenders and everything. And you know, he played a full 90 minutes as well today, which was really good. And I just thought he was phenomenal today. You know, his goal really epitomised the transformation and his season so far. It was such an amazing finish from him. There are questions whether it was meant or not. I believe it was. I really thought that he could maybe sort of see Ramsdale off his line, and he managed to sort of. He wasn't even looking at the goal, but he still managed to sort of lob the keeper. So it was a really good goal. And fully deserved man of the match by a country mile for me. Just looked at the table. We are now up to 4th, pending some other games, I think. So that's really good. The next player who I thought had an amazing game as well was Harry Kane. We all know this. This was one of the sort of game where Kane was brilliant on the ball and off the ball. I felt like N'Dombele, he didn't stop running for the whole game. He scored a really good finish, really tidy finish at the sort of towards the end of the first half, and he just didn't stop it. I felt like wherever Kane was, he was always a threat, and I think that's one thing that Kane brings with that playing off the ball sort of thing, is that he draws defenders in, and then he opens up positions for other players. And I just thought Kane was brilliant today. And if N'Dombele hadn't had the game that he did, Kane would be man of the match for me. I thought Aurier was okay today, pretty solid. It was a good header, get the goal. Not familiar with scoring from corners, to be honest, Spurs. I know, I'm not saying that we never do, but it's generally a thing that we don't really do much. And especially when we had Eriksen. Every corner would reach the first man and get cleared, and we were used to that. So it was good to score from a corner. And I felt Aurier was quite solid in general today. He was allowed a bit more freedom to attack because we had 3 at the back. So it gave us the 2 wing backs in Aurier and Reguilon. And I thought Aurier had a good performance again. Going on to Reguilon, I thought he was solid. I thought Højbjerg was solid as well. They didn't really have too much to deal with today. I thought Son was very good today, and sort of similar to Harry Kane. I thought he was very good off the ball. I thought the runs that Sonny was making and getting into the positions, and unfortunately he didn't get a goal today, but I did feel like he still had a good performance. Joe Rodon, look, he's still in his early parts of his Spurs career. I don't think he's 100% confident when he's defending. I thought he looked quite solid today still, but I did think there was a couple of indecisive moments. But obviously that'll leave his game over time. He hasn't had a solid run in our team yet. But for what he showed today, I thought he was okay. I thought he put in a good game. Steven Bergwijn, I'm always supporting Bergwijn, and again, I know he didn't score today. He probably had a couple of times where he could have passed the ball differently, but I thought again that we looked a way better team with Bergwijn in. Allowed Kane and Son more freedom in attacking. Bergwijn was passing the ball more to them and creating the opportunities for Kane and Son to attack Sheffield United. And this is what I feel like he brings over Lucas Moura. I don't really feel like Lucas Moura brings much going forward. He sort of just runs and hopes for the best, and Lucas Moura, it's really difficult to remember when he's actually had a really decent shot at goal in the Premier League. I know he scored against Marine, but I just don't remember the last time I could sort of say, Lucas Moura really helped our attack out that game. I just feel like even when Bergwijn doesn't score, and I did feel like he deserved a goal today, I just feel like we look a better team, and we look more attacking, we look more threatening, and we are more threatening when he's in the team, regardless if he spurns chances. At least he's getting in the positions, and I just feel like he offers a lot more going forward than Lucas. I'm going to say I didn't want to really focus too much on negatives, but I'm going to go through a couple. N'Dombele in the squad again. If you haven't seen, I recently did a video, I think it was a couple of days ago, expressing my support for Dele Alli. I really believe that he should be in the squad. I feel now is a great time to integrate him back into the Premier League team, because I've especially over the last couple of weeks, we've really lacked a creative flair, a creative threat, and you've got Dele just sitting on the bench, not doing anything, and it's just a waste in my opinion. So I think it's a great time to get him back into the team. I looked at the team sheet when it was announced today, and no Dele in the squad at all. Nothing, not even on the bench. Jedson Fernandez got on the bench somehow, over a player that I think the loan has not worked anyway. I think it's going to probably get cut short, but he's getting in on the bench over Dele. So I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Something must have happened between Dele and Jose, because this isn't right. Something must have happened that we don't know about. But it's just a shame. And if Dele's not going to play, I hope he can get a loan move out so he can get some minutes, because he's wasting away on the bench, and I don't think anybody wants to see it. So I'm hoping if the end result is him not getting game time with us, I want him to go out on loan and then come back and come back stronger, and like I said in my other video, refresh his football, and maybe if it means going and play with Poch at PSG to the end of the season, then maybe that might be the best thing. But I don't want to sell him at all. I don't want to lose him permanently. But I just don't like seeing him not even getting on the bench. What is going on? So that's about it. Really good win for Spurs. Not that I'm having a dig at Sheffield United at all, but I really thought they were poor today. I thought they'd be a bit more up for it because they got their first win last week against Newcastle, but I thought they were very poor today, Sheffield United, and obviously Kane and Son, you can't give those guys chances. And I just thought the defending wasn't very good for them, but Spurs, not to take everything away from Spurs, I thought they were fantastic as well. And we go marching on to our next game, which is Wycombe in the FA Cup next weekend, I think. So so we'll be looking forward to that. I'm sure it'll be another tough game. Every game is. And we'll see what squad Jose puts out for that. Hopefully Dele will get a start, but we'll keep an eye out in the week for any transfer news, I'm sure. So without further ado, I think that's about it for this video. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell, and leave me a comment what you thought about that game, and please let me know what you thought about Dele's what's going on with the Dele Alli situation. Please let me know your thoughts on that as well. So I will see you guys in the next video, and as always, come on you Spurs.